然后龙老师在等做那个讲座，我按你那个 agenda 的顺序来，到时候你来主持你的啊。
行，那我们现在就开始吧。
好的，好，可以开始录，现在开始到时间了。
你们那边要准备录吗？就是。
有，没有问题，你可以开始。
Okay, first of all, welcome everybody come here to take our weekly status meeting. And this meeting is about the website development. And we already have, this probably is the 4th meeting or the 5th meeting. I cannot quite remember that. But in general, we try to build multiple teams to do the same kind of website and just use different. And here is our agenda, so I just quickly go through it. I will introduce what's the project's goal and the advisor team. Of course, you probably already know that. And Ms. Long will give us a technical seminar about the overview of a live website. It's really exciting to see some really professional, high-level website architecture. And we can see how the whole website will be built and how it was designed from the scratch up. Okay, and after that, I will give you the quick review of the milestone 2, and then we ask each team to do the presentation, and then go through the milestone 3. And after everything's done, we have an open discussion. Okay, let's move on. And this is just quick. I do not have to repeat. So we just try to build a really information hub. So everybody try to find some information from a central hub, and mostly for the document sharing and for the scheduling. So it's very, very important because WeChat have its own weeklies. Okay, here is our team. We have the project manager. I am the project manager here, and Sun Wei is the project coordinator, and graphic design advisor is Grace Chai and Beer. Content design advisor is An Hong and Xifeng. Programming advisor is Lesson Long. Yeah, he will make the presentation today to give us a very nice introduction of how the real professional website was built. And we have a QA advisor, Jim, and we also have the opening for the system manager advisor. Okay. Now, Xifeng, you can move the board to Long Listen, and so he can make the presentation. We do not actually have to go through all this requirement.
Okay, thank you.
Good evening. Okay, I can start. Good evening and good morning, everyone. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see a couple of websites. We have one live website and there are 2 versions. We're going to see the first one first. This is the current one, and you can see probably in general looks nice. That is the current live website for AsianCivilRights.org. That was motivated by the February 20 rally, for the Peter Liang. We're not going to go over that. We're going to talk a little bit about, the structure of this website, and I will show you guys something, behind the scene on the server side, how these things are connected together. Then later on, I will show you guys the earlier version of this website that was done manually, and I will show you how to do things manually from scratch, not using any platform. Hopefully we will probably spend 5 minutes each. I'll leave another 5 minutes or so for questions and answers. If I speak too fast, you guys can interrupt me, no problem. And okay, this website you can see. Perhaps I should start from the version 1 so that you can see how things are evolved, and then you can see how you can build things gradually, not get things done in one single shot. initially, I just wanted to have something, be online, and so that, you guys, most of you guys probably are aware that we have started, raise the awareness of, our Asian Americans, civil rights, kind of sense, raise that awareness, so that we have been talking about all these things on the WeChat, but there are a lot of information will be lost and buried and overwritten by the new message. So we needed a website. I thought we needed a website to host all those information. And if you want to see that later, you can just go to the website and take a look. This is pretty much to be similar to for this web development project, and for all those Professor Liu's teams across the nation and actually globally. So we need a global location so we can share information. Initially, I just manually constructed this website. When I say manually, actually I mean program the HTML code, CSS code, and JavaScript code from scratch. And you see, just the thing is that not too bad. You have to learn a little bit of HTML code, know a little bit this menu, and now some kind of the graphics. You can see that on this the top of that you have a little animation here. They all did by hand. That what you just saw, that was the final look and feel of this website. There is a little animation here. The page changes. This is so kind of like a slideshow. Now here you see the source code here. This is a tool you guys probably want to know if you want to build something from scratch, or sometimes you need to upload something. The FileZilla is a very nice FTP tool. I can change things here. This is my actually the project with my source code here. Asian Civil Log, and it's I can change the locally here. Make a change, then upload it to the right side, then it will be reflected here. Say if I want to change this line, you can see here 220 just for Peter Liang. I can make a quick change here, probably Use the index.html. Usually a website, the homepage, you have the index.html, index.jsp, index.php, something started with index, and depends on what is on the server side, the server will handle that accordingly. What do you see? The current version is something here. This is actually the directory on the server side, and so if I click this say event, this page, you will see your event/index.html. That is actually file here. You go to web content. See there is the event directory. You see here there is a index.html. So if I want to change this file, I can just change here, say home. You can see here home 1. Then you say home, right? I refresh this one. See, the home 1. I change the back. So this is the manual way you do things, and you see here, this is the menu, the top navigation menu I have. And there are some like and here this class, the menu class. This I manually built this class that will dictate how this menu is displayed. I can give you guys a quick look to see. You see here the this code is to load the style sheet, the CSS file. For this simple website, I only have one mail.css. Then you go to the main CSS directory, and you see the main here, main CSS. You search the menu. This is a bunch of CSS class that dictates how we display the menu, right? And you see how to display the type. The menu height is 140 pixel, right? So you have changed it to 140. You will see that. See, this is just a quick demo. And since this is a simple website, you have all this CSS, HTML, and JavaScript under your control. There is a JavaScript. I mentioned a bunch of JavaScript. Particularly for the home, for this page, you have this slideshow. Everything is under your control, and so when you develop that, you just have all this structure. However you want to manage the content, JavaScript, image, CSS in your local one, and you have a local web server, and hook up with the local web server, and you test that. Then you use FTP to upload it to the server side. Then that is done for the web server. This is a quick overview for this website, and I want to show you if you click this link and what's happening. You click this URL, and the browser sends this link, sends this destination to your over the internet or whatever to the server, and you can use this some kind of tempo data to actually investigate how that is sent. That is beyond this presentation. And then you can see, I can show you how things go here. So each website, each web server has a log directory. For this is one for Apache web server, and you see they have a bunch of log files. The current log file is the access log current. The current is empty here, right? Now let's click this articles. You got articles. The URL is articles/index. A few minutes later, we can check that, and you should see the log. That means the application, the web server received the request, and it process that. This is pretty simple for this website. Now let's go to the more the newer version. This new version definitely has a lot of bells and whistles, and besides this menu and this you have all this login dynamic. We can dynamically log in. Can register users, and you can have all those post. If I'm logging in, I can post in a blog entry, and I can say if you are going to see a blog, and you can comment on that. You can comment, and also we can switch from English to Chinese version. So and on this side you can have a also connection to the social media. I will switch back to English again, and you click this WeChat and use your iPhone. You can take a picture of this and actually scan this QR code. Then you can share this article with your friend. And the good thing is that you can that WeChat QR code is automatically generated for any page. You do not need to do anything, specifically. Once you have this button on every page, then if you share this one, you will have the specific QR for this particular article, and you can share to Twitter, Facebook. Also, you can see that we have a built the cloud rule. Tag cloud and the categories. These are the two features provided by the WordPress. I probably did not mention that this website is built on the CMS WordPress. WordPress is a nice tool for you to build a website, but it's kind of like a secondary development. It's not like the first one. You do that from scratch by yourself. This one you build on the top of the CMS platform, a framework. You can inherit a lot of things, but you have to manage and manipulate within their framework. I will log in and to show you guys what I mean about these things. If you log into either admin or you can see what kind of features the WordPress provides. This is basically the dashboard for you to manage your website, and you see this different a lot of different things here. And what you start is you start from configure like general setting, kind of configure your website. This is the website you are, and you have the English in title, the Chinese title, and also you can manage your menu here. And this is how I manage my menu. So for this, you guys see that earlier, www.asians. The good thing that for when you build with a platform or use a program code, you only need to define the menu once, and then you can have the same menu on every page. When we talked about this website earlier, because I did not use any other server-side programming, I only use this JavaScript and CSS and HTML. So basically, I wanted to get something done online quickly, so I have to duplicate this menu for every page. So back you say you define your menu here, and this corresponds to what you have here. You define some kind of the static page. There are a few static pages I defined here that mostly corresponding to the here page here, and this one. Also, we have defined you can manage user. Let's say user here. We have a bunch of users here, and you can create a new user here, and can give this lady can give this user a different role. Hold on, we have kind of have 5 roles: admin, also contributor, editor, subscriber, and you can give that particular user a different role. Where is that? Here this. Okay. Okay, this you cannot change your role here anymore because I have installed a plugin, that member plugin that overrides this change. How it goes to here, you manage role here for each user. You can define the role, and also you can define the permission for each different role. And so you guys can there are a lot of plugins here. I have installed many plugins here. Depends on what you want to build. The first things, if you want to use the WordPress, you want to research a plugin and install that, then activate that, configure that, and make that somewhere you want. So when we say you can design your layout, I'm not going to change the theme. I will have used another website to show you how the theme change can change the appearance. Here I will show you the widget. This is how you define your layout. The primary sidebar means this side, primary sidebar, and you have this and the current sidebar here. You have a bunch of things here, and we have the open social share if we want to integrate it with social media. Now let's go take a. This is all this request from my current activity. You see all you can see when you debug something, you can see that on the website for Apache, you will see this the request IP address and the URL and other information. You can take a look for Apache documentation. So one more thing I want to show you that then, I think we should be done for the demo, and then we have the Q&A. Because I have the hosting that is the shared hosting, I cannot see the server configuration, but I do have a separate one on my own server using the Apache server. When you see that this website for the WordPress, the WordPress is built on the PHP, and when you enter this URL, the PHP actually is behind the scene to handle that. Apache has built-in support for the PHP, and you would usually have something like that. For a shared hosting, they have this configuration already done there, so you do not need to worry about it because they built that already. But if you are going to build your own WordPress website, then you will need to know how to configure your web server. Mostly you use Apache server, that is the most popular web server. Now one last thing I want to show you is that I have another website. I want to show you how change the theme. We can change the So what you guys see now is a kind of a website under construction, and you see this simple layout on simple screen like this. You have the menu here on this side. Now I'm going to show you if we're going to change the theme. If you select, go to your dashboard and you select a theme, and there are many themes you can select. And you can also add a new theme. You can also kind of like change and develop your own theme. We're not going to go there yet. So if I just want to change one theme here, just install. Just show you guys how to install this theme. And let's activate this theme. Okay. Then see what happens with this website. See, everything changes now, right? You have all this top and all this data here. Now, say if I change back to my previous theme and to see, that's the design is supposed to keep what you had before. So I think I had this before. So you just activate the one you had before, okay? So it goes back to this one, okay? And say if you want to test another theme, say this is 2015, and you can actually live preview to see what your website would look like if you select that theme, okay? And you will see your website would look like this one with this theme. This is all good, but the problem is that I say, okay, now you have this kind of theme, and you just have to have this look and feel. Now if you want to change a color or something, then you have to know how to tweak into that. That way you need to usually say you have to change editor. You can change stuff, edit here, and you can edit tweak. I have some style tweaker. And there are some other changes you can do. You say you have styles you can change. So I think I run over the time. So for the demo and for this overview, and if you guys have any questions, I can probably answer.
Okay, first of all, yeah, we really appreciate you for your time. And yeah, basically the WordPress is really the #1 CMS tool around the whole world. I think one article talking about it takes about 60% of the market share, but it's really powerful. Okay, so I have a quick question. It's about the WeChat integration. Would you please show us how the WeChat integration was done with WordPress?
That we need to that I showed earlier. That is a plugin. You have the open plugin. Okay, you install this open social plugin and configure that. I think that's the see you have the configuration here, and you select whatever you want to integrate the social platform, social network. They have the you select share with WeChat, you select Twitter, select Facebook, right? Of course, then pretty much then you need to go to your widget. You manipulate how you want to where you want to display anything. Here you want to display the social open social share, and then you put it there. Any other questions?
Oh, sorry. I follow David's question. Does your website integrate with WeChat?
The old or the newer one? I have two versions.
Any one of them. Any of your website integrate with have integration with WeChat? Some way connected with WeChat?
Yes, that integration is not a direct integration. That is integration means that on each page it provides a QR the code, so that you can scan that and send it, share that for your friends in the WeChat. It's not like you can send it to the WeChat directly. That's a different thing. Did I answer your question?
Yes. Okay. So you send to your friend. Could you just scan the 2维码, just register, or just 登录 your website?
Yes. Say I didn't. If I did not say like a logout.
Okay.
The login page. Say the login. This is provided by default by the WordPress. This page it does not have a QR code, but if you are not logged in, go ahead. Let me go out. Log out. Say if you are not logged in, and they say you just say if you have the new login page on this page. This page has the QR code as well. This is the page you actually log in. You can build a login page by yourself. Then you can provide the QR code there. You don't to integrate with WeChat like this. You do not have to use that plugin. You can use just use any QR code generator and generate a QR code and use any for your URL. Basically, for your website.
Maybe. Thanks.
No problem. Guys, I think any other questions? I think we run over my time, so then if you don't have any questions, probably I will just probably the host can take back the control.
Thank you so much. Awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I have another quick question. I'm sorry, since you are really expert here, so I do not really want to give you the chance to just rest. Okay. So in case we want to use the WordPress to do the Google Drive sharing, do you aware of any of this plugin can do this? That means integrate with the Google Drive, so the Google Drive content can be shared. Of course, it only gives the access permission to certain user. But do you aware any plugin can do this?
Depends on what you mean, sharing between the Google Drive and this, what.
The files which was really saved on the Google Drive and it was shared across different team members, for example. And we want to say, okay, because Google Drive still requires something which you have to log in as your own user at certain point. So if you can share some of this content on the website, so that's some sort of integration of the web of the Google Drive content into the website. I believe it can be done, but I'm not quite sure whether you're aware of that.
Yeah, I'm not aware of a plugin doing that, but I do think there was a way to for each Google Drive provides you a kind of an external URL, and you can use this URL and place a link on your WordPress website, or you can use that URL provided by the Google Drive to generate the QR code, and then can share it with the WeChat. So for anything you want to share with the Google Drive, it ends up with giving a public external URL. And
okay,
I'm not aware for any direct integration.
Okay, I think you mentioned the Google document, right? Each file you can generate we can use the QR code generator to generate a QR code and share that. That probably is a very good idea. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, guys, enjoy your evening.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, actually, the student and parents here, if you have any other question, you probably can try to write it down, and then in case our meetings run out of time, you can still send in our website WeChat group, and Ms. Long is our advisor. He's really senior developer, so he can answer your question even after the meeting. Okay, so we do not really want to hold everybody waiting here, so we'll move on to the next. And now it's the team presentation. And I believe the first team is from Detroit, I mean the USA, coast to coast. So Andrew Her, yes.
Okay.
Shifeng, you can move the ball to Andrew. Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right, we're the USA Youth Innovation Computing Team. We just have a brief presentation today. Our members are Matthew Chen, a 9th grader from New Jersey, Amanda Xu, a 10th grader from New Jersey, Andrew He, a 10th grader from Michigan, Kai Kai Ye, a 10th grader from Illinois, and Winnie Zheng, a 10th grader from California. After attending the Tsinghua meeting on Saturday, we decided to make some changes after we received some suggestions from the crowd, and we are currently in the process of migrating our current website onto a nicer template. Right now, we're also fixing bugs. There's still numerous, so we're deciding not to show it today. And we're also continuing to build the missing modules, and the new website should be presentable by the next meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think the next one should be Sarah. Sarah?
Yes,
yeah.
we're here.
Great, thank you.
May I say something, David?
Yes,
David,
go ahead.
Something I think, given there's some content management system can integrate with WeChat, I think that our website have this function, because that is so convenient, right? And I used to, our Chinese side is basically...
Yeah, I agree. I will add this as a new requirement, probably just add this new requirement. So next week we will double check it, because definitely not really this week. nobody can really do anything about that. Yes, I think that's a very nice feature we're supposed to have. Thank you.
Okay.
Sarah, yeah, it's your turn. Thank you.
Okay. So actually, we're not doing that much of this real project. We're still kind of in the learning stage, and we made a very simple website for that you can enter the some questions and create some polls. And my younger one, Warren, he will do the presentation. So Warren, you can go ahead. And our project, you can show them our project's name. So use this window, I think. Yeah, the second window, can you increase the size? Can you see that?
Yes,
we can see your screen.
Yeah, so the project name is, the name is Juju 6842, so go in there. RS. So these are the files that are actually doing this is, we actually use the Python Django. Since I'm also new to this Python Django, and so we're still kind of learning. And this is the project initial project page and the site. So go out, and we create a app. So CD to app one, yeah, to NRS. So these are the models and apps, admin and the views, and all inside these apps. And let's start running the server. Okay, this is our, hold up. Yeah. Okay, login. This is our login page. Okay, once you log in, you can see that we have this question choice and all these things. And we also have, okay, yeah. So these are the questions they created, and you can add, delete, or do an add, yeah, just add a simple question. And there's a calendar that you can actually choose the date. And you save it, and you will see that the question is right here. Yeah, and we also have this another page with all the questions listed, and that's it's under app 1. Right, these are the questions, and we also have a kind of picture here, and so we can change this picture to something else. And so Warren saves the several pictures under the images to an LS. Yeah, so currently we show the paper, that's the airplane, and we can change that one to, I think you have a dolphin. Yeah, so I just asked them to use the VI as the editor, because I'm the most familiar with this. So they can use pretty well now. Yeah, so now this the creme brulee. Wow, nice. Okay, you can actually, if you remove that, the no repeat part, then you'll see the whole picture. Save it. Okay, you see the pictures in the whole screen. Anyway, our next step is going to add registration and plus the message board. That's my plan for this week, and that's pretty much what we have done, and we're trying to catch up with you guys. That's it. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so the next presentation, since Sun Wei is not here, he really have to work overtime. So it's our turn, the New York Lion team. It's Ryan here. Ryan. Okay, so you can move the board to me. Yeah, I will share my screen. Ryan, are you here? Ryan Lee. Okay, so if Ryan is not here, Bradley Yu. Bradley Yu. Okay, I see your name. So I will share my screen and then you will make the presentation. How about that? Bradley, I cannot hear you. Okay, great. Also, Tiger Pen, are you here? Tiger Pen. Okay, I have to wake him up. He probably almost asleep. Okay, so you can introduce our team first. I share my screen, so. Okay, right, yeah, you can introduce our team first. Thank you.
Okay, so we have our team leader is David Pang, and our members are Ryan Lee, Tiger Pang, and Joel Tang from New York, Bradley Yu from Illinois, Yu Ching from Singapore, and Kingsley Liu, and we used Drupal 7. Wait, can I share my screen really quick, please?
Sure, I will give the globe to you. Okay, one second.
I can share my screen. Don't worry. Yeah, it's here.
Okay.
Where's the adapter that's the one that turns? I need one
Okay.
that turns 1.2.
So you can go ahead.
Okay, so then we have our login and register page now at the far right of the menu bar, and then we also have our About Us page. We have our About Us page here, and then you're able. It's pretty much about our group. And then after that, we also have the events page with the 2 events that we have, seminars. And then we also have the seminars, which is also just a description page with the description of all of the seminars. And then we have the projects page with the 3 projects that the group is doing. And then we also have a discussion board, which is like a forum which you could put comments in. Yeah, it's a forum, and inside the forum there are sub-forums which you could put posts in and then add topics and comment and things. And then there's also the 4 top parts with the active topics. And then we also have frequently asked questions here. And then we could add more if we could. And then we also have a calendar module now, which is able to state all of the events that we have in the next month or so. And finally, we just have the logout and register module if you're an admin, or if you want to add things to the forum. And that's about it, I think.
Okay, great. Thank you, Brady. And the next team is supposed to be, wait a minute.
Okay.
Is Fremont team here? Where are you here? Okay. Since the Westchester team just built up, so they probably have nothing to make the presentation yet. And also, I get the message from Aaron Xu, and they are really late behind, so they probably cannot. Let me see if Michael Mao's team from Singapore is here. Michael, are you here? Michael Mao from Singapore. Okay, yeah, because they are in the daytime, so they probably stay in office. Okay, so we have latest team from Houston. They are really pretty good and very energized team. So let's move on to ask the Houston team to make their presentation.
那厂长录的是在你们单位吗？
张婷，我把那个权限交给你了，你现在可以开始。The team from Houston。
我操你爹！你吓我一跳！
吓死我了！啊！
吓我一跳！
宝宝吓死我了！
Yeah, actually, you can speak out because we can already see your screen, so you can speak.
看见他录了一个视频，是条蛇，结果我一瞅，那个蛇就张开嘴了，哎呀，可把我吓坏了。
So Jenny, do you want to introduce a Houston team member?
Okay. Hello, my name is Jenny. I'm from Houston. Our team name is Web Wizards, and our goal is to help Professor Liu to unite youth around the world in the exploration of entrepreneurship and web design. Our team members, Richard Xiang, David Lin, and our coaches are Ting Zhang and Jiang
Somebody to speak up. Okay, that's great. We can hear you. Who's speaking now?
Jenny, yeah, my daughter, a member of
Okay.
the Houston team.
Great. Okay, just go ahead.
Our coaches are Ting Zhang and Jiang Luo, and our design languages are Python and Dango, with Dango CMS.
Thank you, Jenny. 张婷，你那边可以出声音吗？刚才试的时候不是还挺好的这个麦 ？Something wrong with your microphone? So Richard, do you want to? Yeah, Richard, you can introduce the next part. Yeah, unmute your microphone.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you now. I can speak too. Thank you.
All right. So, as Jenny introduced, my name is Richard, and this is our progress. So, we created the main page. Don't judge the W, I tried making it. We have Professor Liu's calendar on the main page. We have created the event module. We are using it for our own activities.
Can everyone see Richard's screen now?
Can I share?
Okay, I will transfer the ball to him.
How do I share? So,
他给你一个货。
okay, so can everybody see? Oh, this is weird. All right.
It's okay. Just take a couple of seconds.
We can see now. Thank you.
Alright, so this is our website so far. The logo I kind of failed at making. This is like the homepage. I put in the news and yeah, and here's the calendar. Yeah, this is Professor Liu's calendar for seminars and stuff. And oh wait, oops. This is like on my free time I was just messing around with plugins, and I found out that there was a video plugin, and I just had to do a bunch of things just to like YouTube, just yeah. So yeah, here's like a video, and oh, I couldn't find anything over like Professor Liu or anything, so yeah. Here's like that video. And then here's the WeChat stuff. And also here are the events. My mom kind of just made most of these. yeah, this and this is like updated to today, so here's that. And yeah, it's just updated stuff.
That is great.
Yeah.
Great, thank you so much, Richard.
I have like one more. I have the FAQ and project, or just the project, sorry. So here's like everybody. This is us. I put a link to everybody's themes and stuff, and here's the Diamond and Rough project. So I'm gonna hand it off to John Ting.
Thank you so much, Richard. That is beautiful. We really love it. In this week, Richard has finished several modules, and our David has also finished several modules. Let's invite David to share his screen, and then I will introduce me, who also finished 2 modules. Let's continue. Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Yes.
Okay. So I will share my screen. Okay, can everybody see it?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so in the past week, I have edited the blog module from here, and so I added a picture here to just for a visual of our new blog page, and I created some articles about it, and you can click on it to go inside for details about the article. Yeah, and you can also comment on it, and there's also a back to overview, which is back to the main page of the blog, and previous article and next article. So over here on the right, you can see that it has all adding to our website. All these are like topics for the blog page articles. So if you click on one of them, you can see like all of the articles that are based on this topic. So like design team, Web Wizards design team, there's one article on that. Or get involved, there's another one on that. And adding to our website, 3 on that. And also on the right, when you scroll down, there's an authors list here, and the number on the far right is how many articles that are currently that our author has written, which is shown right here, and you can see the people. Scrolling down, there's tags, which is you can tag to the article for like kind of the main idea as well. So like if I go into the purpose of this website, you can see web page is the tag on this. And we also have some main featured articles on the front page here. And we also have a search for like if you wanted to search up a specific article, you can also do that here. And I also added the people module. So here you can see that the group, in this group, the Web Wizards design team, there are 3 people, me, Jenny, and Richard. And you can see down here, these are our roles. And yeah, that's about it.
David, thank you so much. Actually, a lot of them, I don't know how you implemented them. You are much ahead of me, and I really appreciate the work you have done. Now, I want to introduce what I have implemented, even though it is kind of less than the kids, but I myself also implement 2 modules.
Now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, this is my screen, and I have implemented one module called map and one called video. I know I can move this to some of the pages, but right now I'm very excited to show this to you. You know what? Actually, I have seen from the WeChat that the group of our Professor Lu's conference love running. And I found this place is this Olong College near Fremont. People are running here. So I add this module showing the map actually where you guys are going to run. And I have also the small image you post on WeChat and also some words saying that let's start our journey here, let's keep running. This is the map module I implement. I also implement a video module. Our group member mentioned that we didn't find much information, but actually we have found some information. I'm going to show you the video from the group is shown here. Okay, I'm not going to play it, although it is super good. And also, I said welcome to Professor Lu's class here. That were the two modules I implement, even though our kids implement 3 or 4 modules. For example, David implemented the blog, the people, and the name cards, just as he showed, and Richard implement calendar, event, and projects. I implement map and video. We implement most of the modules, but still we need to build the login and forum, and we are working on it. At last, here I want to thank everyone here who encouraged us to build this team, and we have learned a lot of you from each of you, like 公木老师 and Sarah, 孙薇老师. We love Manjian, who always encourages us, and we love her voice. At last, I want to read our statement. It is that we will move ahead with steady steps. We hope to become an encouragement to each group. Let's warm each other's heart by working together. Okay, that is our group's presentation. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening.
That was
great.
Thank you so much, Shanting.
Yeah, actually, we see probably 3 different kind of theme, right? Even you have different module implemented by different team member, but most likely you have different themes as a background. It all looks very beautiful, very professional. Okay, so let's see what we left over here. Okay, so we pretty much already go through the milestone 2. I do not have to repeat too much. And for milestone 3, actually supposed to be the full website. So all the requirements supposed to be implemented. And as per suggestion by Professor Lu, we're supposed to add the number 10 here. That's a WeChat integration. Okay, I can hear some echo. Probably someone has to mute. Okay. So pretty much by the April 11th, so that's about 1 week from now, we're supposed to finish the milestone 3. And at that time, we probably have the full website. It's roughly a prototype style. So we have the message board, we have the event module, we have the document sharing, and we have Q&A, calendar module, and of course the user account, project module, seminar module, and national event module, plus the WeChat module. And if we are not really able to finish all of these features, probably we can extend to 1 more week, because every 2 weeks we have a new milestone. So after milestone 3, we're supposed to go to the beta. So the beta is supposed to be by the April 25th. So that's like almost 3 weeks from now. So hopefully at that time we can see the real website is ready to go to be launched and to be tested. But actually start at this point, couple of team already built the website, is ready to be tested. So anybody have interest in to test any of this website, we will post the testing information over there. So you can really find some of this blog and give us a suggestion. Okay, I do not actually go through all of this implementation suggestions. So now let's go to the open discussion. Anybody have any question about any of this web design or about our team effort or the progress for certain website development? You can just give us the suggestion, or even you have some criticize for certain part, or you have some new suggestion for some new module. Yeah, you can give us whatever you think.
Yeah, before you start, I want to say thank you to赵凡、丽鹏姐，非常感谢啊，你们今天专门赶过来给我们录制今天晚上龙老师那个讲座，还有今天晚上的周例会。那我知道那个一会儿你们还有课或者是有事儿，10点40之前必须得走，北京时间。那你现在就可以结束录音，非常的感谢啊，非常的感谢。
不客气，是这样的，那个如果咱们这块还没完成的话，我可以设置一个时间，大概什么时候能完成，然后我让这个电脑呢自动工作一段时间也可以。
太好了，太好了！我们这个项目真的是有这么多的人才，四面八方的这些人才都在支持这个项目，非常的感谢。再次郑重的感谢龙老师，还有那个丽鹏姐，还有赵凡啊，非常感谢。
谢你大爷呢！
那个我会把这个今天晚上的话，我会把这个上传到咱们的 YouTube 和这个中国方面的百度文。
非常好，因为有好几个家长非常关注，想看一下，因为今天晚上时间冲突，所以之后他们就还可以看到这个今天晚上那个讲座，关于搭建网站那个，所以真的是太好了。现在可以进入那个问答环节，有什么问题的话，你也可以敲到公屏上，也可以自己发言讲。看老师们都在哈。
Yeah, there are a couple of teams include especially from California. They are really like at the earlier evening, so they probably cannot join every time, like the Fremont team and the San Jose team. Also, especially the team from Singapore, they are really in the office hours, so that's during the daytime. So if we can record it, that would be great. So next time we can share it to the whole WeChat group and give them the link so they can play back.
Oh, I forgot something. I need to say thank you to every student tonight. You're so good. And you come here earlier to try your microphone. So the meeting goes very smoothly. Very good, every student. Thank you so much tonight. You're great.
Okay, Professor Lu, do you have any suggestion or opinions here? Since today we have 2 more teams made the presentation, and we also see the really nice seminar from Ms. Long. So besides the WeChat feature you want us to add, it's like a new module. Do you have any other suggestions? Okay, I guess Professor Lu is not here anymore. But okay, so since we already have a couple of teams build up the prototype style website, so the next step, I think, of this, and then at the same time we hope to post the demo username and password, so it can be as a real testing site, so everybody have the chance to log in and make some basic functionality testing and give us the feedback. You can even give us some suggestion, say, okay, whatever is supposed to be changed to something, and probably we can find some of these technical details we also will share with us. So anybody have any question, you can raise your hand. Okay, we have 2 minutes, and if we do not see anything, we can just dismiss and end today's meeting. Okay, one thing I really feel very excited is to see the Houston's team. They are really did a great job, and it's very good looks and feel about the whole website. Also, seems like they move pretty fast. So maybe next time when you build more module, you can share with us a little bit about the back end stuff, like how each module was built together. That would be great.
Sure, thank you so much, 公木老师 Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so also we mentioned right after the seminar. So if you have any question about any like the design question or architecture question, you have to Miss Long. You can also post on our website development WeChat group, and he's our advisor. He will actively get involved and provide the advice and some of the suggestions. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, and I really appreciate for everybody here, and especially the Shifeng, Wan Jason, and also the team from China, Zhao Fan, Li Juetong, and we hope we have a very strong team. That's what I feel. So every time we get something off track, we always find the solution. And if we record, this is probably the first time I see this meeting has been recorded. So if we see the recording going well, maybe we can just use a similar method for some other meeting. So every time we can record it and share to the rest of the bigger team, because we have multiple WeChat group across the North American, even the Singapore and the Myanmar. So, okay, appreciate for everybody, and everyone have a good night. And I think this is end of the meeting. Thank you. You have a good night.
Yeah, thank you everyone being here on time. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Thank you.
谢谢各位老师的分享，各位同学的分享。
谢谢你们，谢谢你们，尤其是这个
立鹏姐
那边过来的也不容易，立鹏姐还有
对那边那个团队非常的 supportive，very good，very good team。
对对，每次我们还要 steal 这个潘琛琛的名字在这里用他那个。
我们还是要仔细看一下那个立鹏姐做的那个 WebEx 那个培训的那个视频，那上面有怎么改成自己的名字。我最开始今天刚开这个会议室的时候，我试了一下，但是我没有试成功。
对，那个我说完就是说，你进去以后，第一个人进去是潘琛琛，第二个人进来，你要把那个主持人换给他，然后你以潘琛的名义退出，然后所以说第二个人进来他是主持人，然后你再重新进的时候，你要用那个 link 进，然后就用你的名字，但是你进来的时候，你一定要把那个 history 要 clear 掉，因为你再进来如果不 clear history， 你还是以潘琛琛那个 hiding， 它就是一个小 trick 在那里。
哦，这是关键是要把 history clear 掉，那我现在记住了。
对，否则你会永远进的都是潘琛，它自动就。
你告诉我在哪个位置 ？clear history。
对，你看你是用的是什么？是 Chrome 还是那个 IE？ 它有个 setting。你看，对，有个 Internet option， 对，然后呢有 history， 你看有没有 history？delete browse history， 你看这里哈，你就可以 delete cookie 那个。
等一下，我把权限给你，我很需要听这一段，你稍等啊，孟老师。Can you show me？
好的，好，我看好，share我的 screen 哈，是，好，你能看见我的 screen 对不对？是。
可以。
好的，好的，我看这个 IE， 你看好，我用这个。我用的是 Chrome 哈，我先给你们修 Chrome， 它是在这里，再就是 setting 一样的，你那个 IE 也是 setting 对不对 ？Internet Explorer 也是 setting， 然后你在这里 history clear history， 就说这叫 clear browse data 选这个哈，但是呢，你看一般呢我说是选这个 past 1 hour， 因为你刚刚进去，你不要太多，因为会把你以前的 history clear 掉，你就选 default 就是browsing history。或者这样子 cookie 就行了，它就是cookie， 主要是 cookie 和那个 other side single plugin data clear， 这个时候就 clear 好了，然后呢你就用这个 把那个 link， 就是那个会议通知这个 link 再 post 在这里，然后你进去呢，你就是一般人普通人进去了，要你输入你的名字，我看我这有没有会议号，我没有那个链接了，就是你把那个链接再 paste 进去，然后你进来的时候，你就是让你输入你的真正的名字这样进去，就不是那个主持人的名字进来了。如果你是 log in 的，你就是 account 的 owner 就是潘先生进去，所以这个 clear 就是把你 clear 掉。对，以前我做了好几次，是我反复进来都是潘先生，就是没有清掉这个。
太好了，太好了，那我就知道了。我今天用了个笨办法，我以潘琛琛的名字进来以后呢，我请林鹏杰站着这个会议室，然后我用我自己名字进来，他又把主持权限交给我，然后当那个公木老师进来的时候，他一冲进来，以潘琛琛2的身份一进来，主动那个主持人权限就到。
所以说是这样，只要有人打开以后哈，你看像你 log in 那个 account 以后呢，你会发现。这个会议有没有开？如果是会议已经有开了，让你加入，你就赶紧退出 account， 你就用那个 link 进来。这样的话，如果你是 log in 用我们 account 进来，你是 super user， 你 always 用潘先生去夺取，你进来后把现有的这些人的主持人又跑到你身上去了。
是的，我发现了，上周就是这种情况。
是，对，这样就好了，这样就越交流就越有经验了，就是。所以我们以后会 very smoothly。
太棒了。
好的，就是。好，谢谢，辛苦了，你们就是那个公木老师、曼姐、西风，还有我们的就是demo 的老师，洪杰、对，小凡，就是我们会越做越熟练，就是对，这样因为这个有 link 出来，会议的那个video recording 出来会非常有用，我们随时可以反复看。
没错，
尤其是一些
会议
像是 seminar， 还有一些比如是一些 demonstration 的。这种东西就因为有不同的 team， 它有不同的风格，每一次可能做的东西不一样，所以让别人可以后面有机会能看，其实这个还是挺重要的。包括以后的 video 的，包括你们那个 demo involved， 其实都还是有必要，是吧？
是因为有些人 miss 掉会议，他 schedule confliction 了，所以他再回头来看这个就会非常好，就是。
对，非常好。哎，太可惜了，我刚想感谢一下 Dorothy 哈，他就已经离开会议了，他每次都是。特别按时的一直在这个地方出现，我每次看到他的名字，我都非常的心里非常的安慰，非常开心啊！看见大家在这里还有常欢。
OK， 我也在这里就讲一下，就是我们这里看见有 Singapore team 有那个过来的，所以他们也是挺不容易的，都是白天的时间啊。谢谢你们。
对呀，这个问题就是我们想办法解决一下。你像在新加坡，他们其实也有做这个项目，但是每次就展示的时间就没有办法在办公室里把自己做的东西展示，这个问题要怎么解决一下？还是他们
可以录成 video， 他们来放就好了，事先
对呀
，video 在这 present 就好了。
哎，对，这主意不错，回头咱们到那个小群里边跟平安他们说一声。要不然怪可惜的。
其实他们可以那样做，对。
因为他们一开始一直是特别积极的来开会，但是就是每次条件局限性强，就没有办法发言，不可能在办公室发言。太好了。
而且他们小孩本身就是上学的时间，所以小孩本来就不能出现，然后加上家长也要在上班，对。
对，还有我想说，就是赵凡推荐的，就是这个 Bandicam 这个软件，它的那个体积特别小，也是挺好用的。其实咱们大家每个人都可以试一试，这样的话不要每次都麻烦他们，因为他们跟工作时间上课时间有冲突。对，大家都可以试一下，让自己小孩也试一下，挺好的。好了，大家晚安了。会议室啊，你再说。
好的，没有，他这个 Bandicam 那个录了以后。就是音频和视频的都有，对不对？就是那个 screen capture 的那种功能，对不对？
对，都有，都可以录下来。
OK， 那挺好。他们有的小孩要去做那个 YouTube video， 可能用这个东西也挺好，因为他可以去 demonstrate 一些东西，然后一边说话就一边把自己的语音也可以录下来。
那你看你就很懂，我这么一说你就懂了，你就非常聪明。
没有，他们以前有问过这种问题。我们以前找过一些不同的，有一些那种 open source 的那个，怎么说，它出来的效果不太好，就不太容易，就是做的看上去比较 professional。其实，YouTube video 主要还是包括我们自己做 video 这种 project， 主要还是它的创意是吧？但是 光有创意，如果那个画面很模糊，或者是说声音很嘈杂，其实也不行。就是说，还是要给别人一个比较 high quality 的东西。我觉得就是说，今天看一看他这个录出来的东西，如果还不错的话，可以给小孩，包括那个安红他们给他们推荐一下，就是他们以后可以
对，那你就想的又很广，那个思绪真的是很 creative 啊，很好很好，真的是就边学就边做。
我知道这个狗。
那今天先这样看，谁能把这个会议可以关掉？
好的，
冠军可以关掉，主持人可以关掉。